Well, it's that day of the year again where I'm old. I mean, yeah, I was still old yesterday, but today, let me tell you, I'm really getting up there. 31. Kind of an unremarkable age, right? It's not really much of a milestone. It's 10 years of being able to legally drink in the United States, I guess. My liver is still intact, I think. Might have had a little bit too much whiskey last night, but you know what? We'll recover. I guess it's like the 1 year anniversary of really being an adult, right? That's what I view 30 as, is you're really actually seen as an adult, and you never feel truly ready for that. You know, like when you're in high school, you look at someone who's age 30 plus, and you have teachers who are probably younger than that even, and you think, yeah, they must really feel like an adult, and they have their lives put together, and there are expectations of them. And then you get to that age yourself, and you realize, nope, still pretty much the same person, but yes, there are expectations that have been levied on me. And that's just kind of a terrifying thing. You'll hear creators every now and again talking about something called imposter syndrome, where, you know, you have a big audience watching your content and you're like, this is amazing, but also, why are they watching me? What did I do? I didn't deserve this. And you feel like an imposter in your situation. I feel like the same can almost be said for just hitting a certain age. And maybe this is what midlife crises stem from, but you know, you hit 30, you hit 31, you think, but I still feel fairly youthful, but now there's all these responsibilities and I can sign for loans. Am I ready for that? Which, if you're a loan officer watching this video, I will pay my loans, so don't hold this against me. That said, it feels like, how did I get here? Where did the time go? I almost view my earlier self as like a different person, and I'm impressed by the decisions that the earlier version of myself made, and I'm very thankful to the earlier version of myself for doing what he did in order to get me to this point. And I think it's both cool and terrifying at the same time. That said, the purpose of this video is not just to have an existential crisis on camera. I mean, that's definitely part of it, but also every year my birthday marks another anniversary of making YouTube videos, because I started after getting a capture card for my 18th birthday, which I probably have said in every anniversary video since the beginning. So you're like, Jordan, I've heard it 12 times before, but thanks for filling me in a 13th time. Appreciate the recap. You know what's kind of a bummer though, is that only recently YouTube removed the ability to sort by oldest video first on a channel page. And I don't know why they would get rid of that. Maybe they were like, hey, we're gonna make it more difficult for people to be able to watch your old cringy content from 13 years ago. We're doing everybody a favor here. But I don't know, I feel like it's always interesting to be able to go back and look at the history of a channel. And even if the videos are, you know, bad and embarrassing, it is the foundation of what led you to the point where you're at today, with hopefully videos that you are proud of. Hopefully you're always proud of whatever you are putting out at that present moment, even if in the future, you know, you'll look back and be critical of it for whatever reason. You're putting out what you knew to the best of your ability at that time. And I think it's always important to appreciate like a channel's history. You know, there are people who they'll delete their old videos after they get to a future point where their content's more high production value. I don't know. I don't think that's a good approach. I think you should be proud of your history. Fortunately, with Pros Don't Talk Short, at least, it's pretty easy to scroll down to the first video because there aren't too many there. So you can always appreciate the roots if you want to. I'm trying not to just say the exact same thing in this video that I've said in every other birthday video I've made over the years, every other Captain Sparkles channel anniversary video. But I, of course, do want to say once again, thanks to everyone who's still watching these videos this many years on. It always impresses me each year when I'm able to make another one of these, which means I'm still here making videos. And it's something I, of course, never would have imagined when I started. That said, specific to this last year, I've really appreciated having this vlog format being more of a thing and being able to share my perspective on current happenings in the YouTube world. It's been cool to see people tuning into that, and I really appreciate having that sort of new outlet, because even if it's hard for my Minecraft gameplay videos to stand out in a sea of very talented people that exist in this present day versus maybe what the landscape looked like 12 years ago when I started with Minecraft. I think because I've been around for so long that I can offer perspective on certain things because I've just been adjacent to the video making industry for such a long time. So I'm hoping to be able to continue that going forward. And I obviously don't want to devalue the format by doing too many frivolous vlogs where I talk about my birthday, for example. So generally I'll try for these types of videos to be more of a compelling topic I can offer some insight on, but I'm doing a birthday video this time anyway, so hopefully you can forgive me for that one. But I did specifically want to speak to that because that's kind of arisen as a format this year, and it's been cool being able to do that, and I appreciate folks being receptive and tuning in, and it gets even more traffic than most of the other content that I have posted throughout the years, which is wild to me that people are interested to hear that sort of insight when I feel it's appropriate. So while I may be getting old, I can, in theory, leverage that to provide wisdom, maybe, if you want to call it that, based on the experiences that I've had, because that is something that is specifically unique to me. And I do think when it comes to making YouTube videos, especially these days, you have to provide something that is unique to you. Otherwise, it's very easy to simply blend in with everybody else who's doing the same type of content. So as time has passed, I've tried to think more about what is it that's unique about my history and my experiences that I can use in order to try to make compelling content. And that's why I tried to refocus on doing a music video this past year, is because I think that is something that is unique to me, and having, the Fallen Kingdom universe and storyline and being able to expand upon that. And then, of course, just my history with making videos and being able to offer insight on topics that are adjacent to that. So it's just something I try to think about more and more, and that I've focused on in the past year. And hopefully that can kind of translate into more compelling, periodic one-off content every now and again. It's hard to do on a, every other day or so basis, but it's been cool seeing the interest lasting for a lot longer in, the One Block series. And I don't know if that's going to be something that can be replicated necessarily with another mod pack afterwards. Might be an anomaly, but whatever the case, it's been nice to see. I've appreciated it. And I feel like I'm in a good place now, a better place than perhaps I was in 1 year ago on my 12th anniversary or 11th anniversary. It feels like a good spot to be in, and it's nice to be able to say that. Maybe I'll eat those words, because things can change really quickly on the internet, and maybe it'll all go south, tomorrow or in the next few days or weeks or something like that. But for now, thanks for watching this. Thanks for another year, everybody. And I've got a cake to go eat that was sent to me, which I don't know how I'm going to eat myself, but we'll see how that goes. I'll see you later.